life sounds like imagination and inspiration. The song that I've chosen is Burn For You by John Farnham. And the reason that it's so inspirational to me is because I grew up in the 80s and I grew up listening to Whispering Jack. We were one of the first families that I knew of that had a CD player. So it was super exciting to be able to put that on and play with friends and basically get together, and I would sort of direct these lounge room performances of Whispering Jack, and I would kind of just disappear into my imagination with all of my friends, and there would be a dance and there would be choreography and it would all come together, and basically I would get lost in this imagination of what it would be like to be John Farnham or to be one of his backup singers. And I kind of had a rocky childhood, and so because of that I sort of then slipped even further into my imagination and started imagining that one day this limo was going to drive up my street in Rockingham, Western Australia, and John Farnham was going to get out and say, "I'm your real dad," and he'd take me away. And so, yeah, I just had this like really silly and I guess kind of fun and escapist kind of connection to John Farnham music. And so later on in life, in my 20s, when I first learnt to sing, I had really, really bad stage fright, and I had to get past it somehow because my love of music was so huge and I was so filled with fear, and I needed to draw on something that was super, super inspirational to me. So that thing for me was Burn For You by John Farnham, because it was like when I let myself be inspired and disappear into that world where music was like the foundation of my happiness, that's where I could live. So that's my story.